got? Let's get comfortable, you know. Alright. My cup is empty. My cup runneth empty. We got a freezer here. Beer. Need no. We don't need no education. Another brick in the wall.
Catch.
Oh, check this out. Got something to share with you. Have anybody ever been bullied? The reason where this come from is I just had to complete a sexual harassment. How it goes, sexual harassment made simple for managers. That's always the stupidest stuff I ever seen in my life. You know, back in the days, people used to have guts about themselves, you know?
Alright. Yeah!
You can go to a woman back in the days, man, if she didn't want you, she didn't want you. Nowadays, you can touch them. No, stop it, no. Or they won't even do that sometimes. They'll get to the point where you can touch them, they be like, next thing you know, they come dragging you down. You know what I'm saying? They like, you did this or did that. Shit, you must say, I thought, yeah, no. But quid pro quo is what they call it. And it was one that it was funny to me because I was like, man, that's one too? It's they say a long stare. That's a sexual harassment. You look at somebody like, that's your ass, bro. Mr. Postman, you going down. You go down for the count. And like somebody come and stroke a woman, hair or whatever, and she be like, good old days, you getting the cuss out. All straight, get the hell away from me. It's done deal. But nowadays, people so much cowardly. Just like the Me Too Act, you know. Somebody might jump on me from all this I'm saying, but that is the name of the game. You know, this is me and my wife's YouTube channel, and we can say what we want to say, how we want to say it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and my opinion is my opinion, your opinion is your opinion. That's how that works. So, I ain't gonna come and down you for what you say. And you don't need to down me for what I say. You can, but I don't care. Whoever you are. Whatever you comment on, or if you meet me in person or whatever, I don't care. It's my opinion. So, I wish she was in here to put her opinion in, you know. I wish she would one day do her own little video of this same topic and see what she think about it. But, let's see. And that goes all the way to bullying. I was bullied a few times. In my life, in the past. But it didn't come out right. The bullier thought I was the one. I never been that person to get put down. You know, my whole life, I was the person that always like joked around or said the stupid stuff. I call it stupid. The days it was stupid. You know, kids make fun of you if you got one eye.
Really,
I did stuff like that. Or you got a limp. I did all. I made fun, but you know, I got a laugh at the whole crowd. That was just cowardly, actually. Stupid. But I did. Then I went to a new school. And that new school was in a area that people I know wouldn't really, the word I'm looking for, accepted in that area. But I was forced to go to that school because we moved. And I was like, oh man, this going to be all bad. So that was one instance of, I done skipped one or two. So that was the instance. Well, I'm going to tell you, I didn't want to do gym class. Not my thing. Because I was like, I don't want to be taking no shower with no bunch of dudes. That's just me. I mean, you get down before that too. Nobody went down you back in the days for that. It was something different back in the days. It was different. Nowadays, people down you for stuff like that. You don't want to be with it. When are you this and that? When you scared of this and that? And I know I just didn't want to do it. So I took home economics. And you would think, oh man, I'm being there with all the girls. The girls that was in there wasn't the girls that you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. But I took that to avoid that. And one day, I can't remember why I did it, but they let me bring a piece of work. And I was going to take a class and cook it. Yeah. I don't know how I had my pizza out. I don't even know this him. And this dude was like, I take your pizza.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
He was a big dude, you know. And the reason that the people wanted to bully me, they're the ones that didn't know me. Because I was a lanky, skinny guy. And light skin. Black dudes, especially red eyes. They always been on that before. They was intimidating, I guess. And kind of sort of today they are. But I was a light-skinned guy with curly hair, tall, lanky. And this dude wanted, I'd take your pizza. I like, no.
No, son.
He was like, what? I said, nah, you're not going to take my pizza. Simple as that. You know, I wasn't the person that get rowdy either. I'm just simple. Like, no. And he was like, if I want it, I'll take it. No. That's all I said was no. And then he was like, you lucky I don't feel like fighting today. I said, okay. That was the end of that. And you know why it's food? We was in the cafeteria one day, there's another guy. He was a little kind of short, fat dude. He wasn't fat, he was just out of shape, you want to call it. And he was sitting across me from the table. And for some odd reason, I saw him. He was like, coming with his fork. I was like, whoa, what you doing, man? He was like, I want that. I know, that ain't gonna happen. And he looked at me. And he said, I'm gonna get you. All right. Continue my day. And one day I was riding my bike. I saw this dude on his bike. He looked at me. I looked at him. And he stopped. And I stopped. And he said, my boys, they ran the corner. They told me if I ever get in some trouble to come get them.
Are you ready? That's what she said.
That joke always works.
and he took off. I took off. They ain't finna jump me. So, you know, I went my way, he went his way. No last of that. No more of that. And I had another guy. Now this one was the funny one. This one when I was young, when I first moved to the projects. This dude here, for some odd reason, he was retarded or something. Not real retarded. Just I came retarded because I'm long, lanky dude, you know. He was light skinned. He was short. He just started bothering me. I went around my partner's house. He bothered me. Don't know why. He pushed me. And I was like, stop. He pushed me again. And my partner was looking at me like, why you letting them do that? You know that I can read it. Why you? And then I was like, stop. And then
the next day,
same dude. He came up, he pushed me, I fell on the ground. Ah! I got up. He had a lot in him then. He thought he done something. Got up again, he pushed me. Ah! I fell on the ground. And he was like, what you want to do? I was like, come on out here, let's go out here. He was boosted in for it now. So we were heading out to the little open out there. And I had this thing I do. If I know that there's some fire ants around, you get it. So I was like, come on out here. I'm finna take him out to this fire ant pile. I'm finna douse him with these fire ants, tend to him. So when we get halfway out there, he started taking his shirt off. He like, I ain't finna mess my shirt off. He started crying for some odd reason. He went home crying, come busting back out the door, and his mama behind him. Come on back in here. And she pulled him back in the house. He thought I was the one, I guess. But we had some kids too that was like, they was some bad guys. They would, them dudes there, they used to like beating folk up. But you see them coming around, we kind of scurry out the way. We going out. I bet that was we was all together on our bikes. And one day I wasn't there, and I wouldn't say I'm not protecting nobody or anything, but I know I wasn't there one day, and they came to me and told me one of them got hit in the mouth. By who? And they told me by one of them boys. I laughed. You're funny. You know, that was it. I ain't gonna get into a confrontation with them, but I think bullies all should be dealt with. I think they should be dealt with swiftly. I mean, it's just making fun of somebody. And you got weak people that can't take to making fun of too. But making fun of somebody is different than trying to hurt somebody physically. Should be dealt with. But you sitting here joshing with folks, cause see, we old heads. You sit around and talk about folks. You could even say something like, boy, I come to your house and I lay your wife out and then kick you out your own house. Can't do that with a young stupid fella. Young stupid fella be trying to fight you, man. Old folk can sit around and do stuff like that because we just playing, we just having fun with each other. We know that boundary's not gonna get crossed more than likely. It's just something you saying. You always talk about whooping each other. You talking about whooping a young fella. Somebody finna get them hands. Somebody finna get it. But more than likely, the hands are not gonna get got. Somebody gonna get shot. Because young folks are cowards. They shoot you for nothing. Swiftly is how they should be dealt with. Swiftly is how they should have been dealt with. I mean, this got something to do with the sexual harassment thing I said, because a harassment is a harassment. And they always talking about bullying. Even I watch wrestling, they talking about bullying on there. Like, they even cut characters out sometimes that's bullying. Like, come on, man, it's just entertainment. Why are you cutting a character out on TV? You might well cut movies out. Because movies have violence. Cartoons have violence. Cartoons blow folks' face up. Stick dynamite out the butt. Stick them with stuff. You don't cut them cartoons out. Now back in the day, you had Bugs Bunny in there, they'll blow your head off. Nowadays, you do that, they cutting that cartoon because you got sorry kids. Mainly their parents made them that way. But the world is just weak. Weak, weak, weak. And it's terrible. It's very terrible. You remember? No, you don't remember, but some of you remember back in the days when they would say, you come home crying, and they would say, what happened? So-and-so pushed me, get back around there. Or I'm going to push you. But I wouldn't say go back around there. I wouldn't do that, but I would say, if so-and-so bother you again,